Yo, what is going on, guys? Cubby Games here, back again with another Call of Duty mobile video. And in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys the top 10 best guns in Season 11. Now, before we get into the actual top 10 guns, I have to tell you guys about this season's honorable mentions. So the first honorable mention is actually the ASM-10. And if you use the Branson barrel, it makes ASM-10 a lot better, giving it a faster time to kill if you hit your first couple of shots. And even without the Branson barrel, the ASM-10 still packs a punch. And to be honest, I would still put it on the list. And another thing is, you shouldn't try to rush with the ASM-10. Just try to hold angles. And I'm not saying to camp, but just don't rush, because you're gonna get outgunned by other fast firing weapons. Now, a weapon that is not so fast firing, the Type 63, while not having a fast firing rate, is still a really good gun. Similar to the SKS, but actually better than the SKS. The Type 63 time to kill is insane, but only if you land your shots. If you're not at least a 3 or 4 finger player, gun probably isn't for you. I use 4 fingers now, but I still have trouble using guns like SKS and the Type 63. But I think it's still because I'm kind of a new player to 4 fingers, and I'm still adjusting some stuff like the HUD. So sometimes my movement and aiming can be really lackluster. But anyways, moving on to the top 10 guns of Season 11, you have the Type 19 and the number 10 spot. In my opinion, the Type 19 isn't that enjoyable to use unless you have the Mythic, because the iron sights aren't that enjoyable to use, but it isn't bad. I'm just saying it's not that fun to use because of the iron sight. Me personally, I would only use this gun if I had the Mythic, but this gun is still great because the fire rate is fast and you only need to hit 4 shots up close and about 5 shots from 30 meters, you hit some leg. But if you hit all body shots, then it would be a 4-shot kill. Number 9, we got the Fennec, being my favorite gun in the entire game, and it is definitely one of the best guns to use for those close range gunfights. And even in medium range, it still does great, but there's definitely better options for those medium ranges, like the CX-9 having an amazing time to kill for those close and medium ranges. It also has an easier recoil control compared to the Fennec. The CX-9 is overall a lot more versatile than the Fennec, and the CX-9 also has a burst mag, but I don't really recommend it for most people unless you're like a really cracked player. So I think I'll just stick to the normal magazine. The normal magazine is a lot more forgiving, and overall it's better for most players. Now, number 9 goes to the Odin. If you're good with weapons like the SKS or Type 63, this should definitely be in your loadout, because if you're good with those weapons, you're gonna be really good using the Odin. And when I use this weapon and I hit my shots, it is just so satisfying when I hit those, like, sheesh. Coming in at number 6, it's the Tundra, literally being the best sniper in the game because it's overall better in almost every way you could think of compared to other snipers. Now, I really love the sniper because it's just really fun to use, especially when you're quick scoping enemies, so I definitely recommend using this sniper. Alright, so the next gun is the MG42. It recently got a nerf to the ADS speed, but the MG42 was already slow, so this didn't really change much, especially because this gun is used to holding angles and not really for rushing. Number 4, the DR8. So the DR8 has been meta ever since its release. Whether it was an honorable mention or on a top list, this gun is still incredible with its classic 3-shot kill ability, and it's all around a very solid and good gun to use, especially with its clean iron sights. Even on the default gun, the iron sights are still really good, so there's not really any reason for you to buy like a legendary. Default iron sights are still really good. Number 3 goes to the HPK. Now, there's not really anything bad about the HPK because it's pretty insane in most things, and it's very versatile and powerful. It's been a top tier weapon for a while now, and it seems like there's no stopping the HPK. The only real downside to this gun is the magazine size, having only a 32 round mag, which runs fast because of the high fire rate. So you could use the fast reload perk if needed, but for my gunsmith build, I would just use this one on the screen right now. Onto the second best gun this season, we got the BP-50, which also has pretty much no negatives, only really having positives. The BP-50 was actually better in the previous season because it did get a nerf this season. However, it still destroys enemies insanely fast and is still very powerful. Alright, so the best gun, the number one gun in the game this season, it's the USS. Look, I'm sure everyone expected the USS to be number one, and it definitely is for good reasons. The time to kill and everything is just amazing. Only downside I could really think of for this weapon is the bullet speed, but everything else is incredible. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to like and subscribe. And with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next one.